Imagine stepping into a cabin, pressing a button, and riding smoothly all the way into space. No roaring engines, no crushing G-forces, just a quiet climb to the stars. It sounds impossible, but the physics actually checks out. This idea is older than you'd think. In 1895, Russian rocket scientist Konstantin Tsiolkovsky sketched a celestial castle, a tower stretching into space. But it stayed a footnote until 1979, when Arthur C. Clarke's novel The Fountains of Paradise imagined an engineer actually building one. Clarke didn't invent the idea, he just made it feel possible. The same way Jules Verne made trips to the moon feel possible a century before Apollo. So how would it actually work? 4 parts: an anchor at the equator, a tether stretching roughly 100,000 kilometers, nearly 3 times higher than geostationary orbit, a counterweight far out in space, keeping the whole cable taut, balanced between Earth's gravity pulling in and centrifugal force pulling out, and a climber, an electric vehicle that grips the cable and rides straight up. Think of it as a beanstalk from a fairy tale, except this one is held up by orbital mechanics, not magic. Here's the surprise. The concept works on paper, but 3 things stand in the way. First, materials. The cable would need to be stronger than anything ever mass-produced. Steel would snap under its own weight. Carbon nanotubes could theoretically handle it, but we still can't manufacture them long enough. Second, debris. Low orbit is packed with junk moving at 28,000 kilometers per hour, which would repeatedly strike a stationary cable. Third, money and politics. This would cost more than any single nation's space budget, demanding global cooperation on a scale humanity has never pulled off. And if the tether ever snapped, the upper half would drift into space. The lower half would fall, wrapping around Earth and causing damage across thousands of miles. It's why every serious design includes backup cables and self-repair systems. This isn't just theory either. Japan's Obayashi Corporation has publicly floated plans to build one using carbon nanotube cables, aiming for construction as the technology matures. A space elevator remains one of science's rare ideas that's both wildly ambitious and completely grounded in real physics. We may never build one, but it lets us imagine a future where reaching orbit is as routine as riding upstairs.